All right, guys, now we're here. We're gonna be looking at our proteins, our chickens, our fish, our steaks, and we're gonna talk about which ones you guys should be eating to help maybe digest a little bit quicker before, after games. We're gonna be exploring every single thing, and John is gonna talk in depth about what you should be doing to fuel yourself to be a game-changing athlete.
So the most important thing we all know so far is that there's white meat and then there's dark meat. So the white meat is less fat. So someone trying to diet, someone trying to clean up their metabolism, trying to lose weight, you want to gravitate towards more white meats. That's your chicken, your pork sources, what other sources? Fish. And then your dark meats would be your turkey breast, the red meats would be the beef, veal, so your beef sources. So over here, what we have, well, there's even duck.
You even got duck here.
A lot of duck. You have chicken.
That's a whole chicken now.
Whole chicken.
Now we're looking at frozen meats compared to some fresh ones. We're going to look at fresh ones, but what's kind of the the idea behind having it frozen compared to fresh? And obviously, this one will last a little bit longer. But is there like a nutrient deficiency in this one? Are you getting the same out of it? I have a lot of questions about that. Yeah. I know a lot of you guys are going to have.
So when it comes to meats, with our farming systems today, frozen is just as good as fresh. So it depends on your purpose. Are you going to be barbecuing it? Do you want to store it because you're not going to be around grocery stores, or you're going to be shopping in the wintertime? So whether it's fresh or frozen, nutrient-wise is the same thing, which is a great benefit for shopping, for price, for sales. What I want to show here is our beef bone. This is really good for minerals, bone broth. Okay. So this is beef bone. There's fish bones, there's chicken bones. So beef bone, something like this, you put this whole bag in a pot, maybe like 4 or 5 liters of water, and you let it simmer for 6 to 8 hours.
Wow.
This is gonna leach out all these minerals. That's what our grandparents used to do, make beef broth. You can use it in soups or drink it straight. So something like this is very, very popular. Bone broth is what everyone's drinking these days. You can do it at home for $20 versus $60 for a supplement.
Wow.
So this is organic beef bone. Amazing.
And there's a lot of benefits to that. Like,
oh my God, collagen. Yeah, the collagen benefits, the bone minerals, which is your calcium, magnesium, your potassium, athletes, electrolyte, drinking natural, real minerals as a source of electrolytes, and collagen for your tendons, for your hair, your skin, your nails, arteries, all the soft muscle tissue need collagen. So I would say it can prevent heart attack and stroke, because as our arteries clog up, plaque builds up and you start losing your arteries, bone broth, something like this, the collagen from the bone broth will actually start healing your arteries. So it's that's why our great-grandparents used to live over 100, because collagen is very key, very important.
I'm buying this, and I'm going to make this tonight. I'm going to have that into my regime.
Yeah. So we get into the darker meats: liver, athletes, iron deficiency, anemia, bodybuilding, iron. Liver is a great source.
I've never made this or had this in my freezer before. So this is really important for all athletes to have.
For all athletes, women, anemia, iron deficiency, B12 deficiency. You can barbecue this, you can fry it, sea salt, lemon, ginger, mushrooms, liver. Delicious.
Grass-fed, organic liver, man. This I'm going to be putting into my basket today. I will be leaving with this. I'm going to learn how to make it, and it's going to be a part of my regime.
Yeah. So quick protein fix. You have organic chicken breast sausages, something like this. A good serving for an average person would be about 3 of these, 2 to 3. And then if you're a bodybuilder or working out, maybe half the pack. So you want to get half your body weight in grams of protein. That's a full serving of protein for the average guy. 2 to 3 of these for the average woman. Keeps you full. Good fats again, because it's good protein from good source of animals. So you're getting good fats and good protein.
And a lot of people have those for breakfast, but they tell you sausages are no good. Now, why would that sausage in particular? Like I know it's organic and I know it's chicken. Why is that one in particular greater than the ones that we would just have from a store-bought box or something?
Well, because these are local raised animals, and what you're getting here is quality. You're not getting leftover organ parts of mass production of processed meats. What you're getting here is high grade, high nutrient, high protein from local farms. So that's the biggest difference.
Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna go fishing here, and I love fish because it's very easy to digest. So it's something that you can add into your meals, especially before you're gonna go play. Is that something that you can do? Because I don't like to eat too much chicken or steaks because I feel kind of tired. My body really takes a lot of time to digest it, but fish is something for me that I can make. It's very easy, it's very quick. My body digests it very quick. But if you want to talk about fish and the importance and the health benefits, let's get at it.
So what we have here is she was saying, you're looking at meats. They're really hard to break down and digest. So take a lot of the blood and it gets stored in the stomach for about 2 hours. And then you want to go play. You have no blood flow. You have no nutrients in your legs. You're fatiguing out. So a fish source of protein a couple hours before a sporting event is light, easy to break down, easy to digest, and you feel really, really good on it. So I would recommend wild sources of fish. So it's not farmed. So we're avoiding all these hormones that cause water retention, bloating. Some people find migraines because of the farmed source of animal selection. So we have organic salmon, we have wild caught haddock. So these type of fish over here are going to give you good omega-3s, great for your brain, great for your cells, great for your muscles, great for your immune system, and high quality, easy to digest protein. Here's a perfect portion, let's say. Half of this would be a nice portion size of your salmon. And you can see the white, that is your good fat. That's your omega-3 over here. Brain health, metabolism, digestion, and feeling full. Great for the keto diet again. All that keto means is higher fat and no sugar or minimal sugar in the meal. So this is something that you can consume 2 to 3 times a week, and you don't need to supplement with omega-3 pills if you're doing 2 to 3 servings of salmon per week.
Now, is there a difference now when you're coming over to the fish selection? There's so much. Is there a difference between a salmon and the cod? Like I know they're also different colors, so people might be like the vegetables. There's so many different colors, but is there going to be a difference maybe in the fats or the protein, or just the way that they're caught? I don't know, but is there going to be a difference between them?
The biggest difference is the fat, the quality of fat. So salmon is a very high fat fish, where Atlantic cod, for example, is a very low fat fish. So someone trying to lose weight, dieting, trying to trim their waistline would go with cod. Someone bulking up, training, needing more energy would go with a salmon because it has more fat, more energy.
Okay, so salmon might be good for like a pre-game meal, or is the cod, like which one would be a little bit better?
For cod will be better before a game because it's lighter, because there's no fat. Fat takes a little bit more energy to digest. So salmon would be great after the workout to like really fix up the body.
Amazing. All right, guys, we're gonna look at some white meat protein and what are the benefits, to having turkey and chicken and the wide variety of the types of chicken.
Nice. So we have organic chicken, and then we have basically whole chicken, sliced chicken, breast, thighs, drumsticks. So each part of the chicken will provide you a dark meat or a white meat. So what we really want to focus here is our organic chicken, and this is your chicken breast. So when you're looking at organic chicken breast, clean, no hormones, no herbicide, no pesticides, no chemicals. Something like this is a very healthy source of protein, and it's also a white, so it means very low fat. So wanting to be lean, wanting to diet, wanting to lose body fat, you'd go with the lean chicken breast. So the darker the meat, you're gonna get more iron, you're gonna get more B12, you're gonna get more nutrients, and it's a little bit more filling. So over time, the white meat makes you feel full, but in the beginning, you'll see that you're not full on white meat. So you add more vegetables. You don't need to eat more chicken just to get more full. The sides are important when it comes to white meats because they're just designed to feed your body the protein requirements. They're not as filling, but as time goes on, it will definitely start to fill you up because you're losing body fat.
So I, in particular, don't like white meat because I find it kind of dry. I really like dark meat. So what makes dark meat like another alternative, and what's the benefits of the dark?
So the benefit of the darks is that we're getting, again, the nutrition. Red, you're showing more hemoglobin, you're getting more iron, you're getting more B12. And with the white meat, like you're saying, is a little bit drier. So it's more to nourish your body with protein. You're not necessarily getting flavor and taste unless you're gonna use herbs and spices and make it interesting. But dark meat is more of a muscle grower, muscle builder. White meat we would use more as a fuel and nourish your protein needs versus growing and repairing. So dark meat tends to be more of a higher grade of bodybuilding food. The darker, the better in that world. White is lean, dark is growth.
I like that. And And is there a difference between if I want to go chicken thighs or chicken strips or anything? Is there a difference between those types of?
There's the difference, I would say, in the amino acid and the protein quality. So the chicken breast is looking more, obviously the price point shows that it's more cleaner, leaner, more nutritious. So the thighs, more delicious, because again, the source has a little bit more fat. And now we're learning that fat is actually really, really good for you when it comes from healthy sources. So I would eat the whole chicken. It wouldn't be a problem.
So can I chow down on a whole thing of chicken wings if I make them well?
Fine, yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, be all right. Now, what's the difference if I want to go with more of like a ground chicken, or we even have here turkey?
Turkey, nice. So now we're looking at variety. So if your needs for protein is growing all the time, you want a little bit of variety so you don't get bored or you fall off your program. So turkey has a different taste. Turkey has different type of an amino spectrum. So it's good for sleep, good for relaxing. I call it the anti-stress meat, turkey. Where chicken, I feel energized when I have chicken. When I have turkey, you want to go to bed. So it's more of a deep recovery protein.
Okay, I like that deep recovery protein. So something that I can take and I can also knock out, and I'm gonna get bigger and faster and stronger right there.
Yeah.
All right, guys, here's something I absolutely love. And I know back in the day, steak and potatoes, that is what everybody loves to eat. So we're gonna be talking about, why steaks are so great for your diet and how you guys should be implementing it and what the importance of it is.
So what we have over here is a really high quality steak ribeye, and
That's
you can see the marbling. So the more marbling, the more fat, the more expensive, the more delicious a product you're getting. So more marbling is going to be more tasty and more good fat. So people who are training, people that are on the ketogenic diet, people that are looking for more filling are going to go for a higher fat meat source.
So this is a very good source of protein, very good fuel, and get you that big, strong.
Oh, sure. For muscle injury, muscle repair, muscle growth, iron, B12, red meat, steak takes the cake.
Now, is this something better to have at the end of the day, not something that's so much in the morning? Because everybody thinks about, let me have steak and eggs.
Exactly.
Right?
That's heavy. It's
very
really heavy. So let's say a tennis tournament, you would have your steak at the end of the tournament. Throughout the tournament, you could have your fish, your light white meats. At the end of the tournament, you have a week or two off before another tournament. That's when you would take those steaks to regrow, rebuild your blood count, rebuild damaged muscle repair, muscle growth again. So steak is more of a harder to break down and use meat. So you would use it on your off schedules.
So if you would recommend as an athlete, how many times a week would you have this in your diet? Would you have maybe twice a week, once a week, 4 times a week? Like, when should you be eating it?
I would definitely say twice a week is hitting the high end. So if you eat, let's say, a 6 or 8 ounce steak, I would say once or twice a week. Twice is if you're go every day, your body will demand it. So other than that, once a week is fine.
Okay, so this is almost like a treat, and it's a very expensive treat. So make sure when you do buy it, you buy a good quality, great steak, and not just something, $6 cheap steak. Get something good, nutritious for yourself. If you guys liked and enjoyed this video and want to take your game to that next level, head over to piersonperformance.com and check out our amazing training programs and products to give you that edge to be that game-changing athlete. And while you're here, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe so we can give you guys hot fire training videos week after week. I'll see you guys soon.